Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings III. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 2 of our Kingdom of Jerusalem series. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing to reforge and build the Kingdom of Heaven. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions for the series and where you'd like me to expand and conquer. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're a Saracen. And I don't know, don't like Jerusalem, DEUS VULT, I don't know. But we're going to be continuing on here today. In the last episode, we had to deal with the holy war against the English, where part of them managed to secede for some reason, so let's deal with that. We also had to throw back some of the Persians to the north. That started raiding and starting some incursions in our northern provinces. So we'll try and pick apart some outlining territories here today and continue to expand our influence. Okay, so this is what we currently own as the Kingdom of Jerusalem. We're currently under the reign of King Pierre, who's 25. I have a daughter, a son, Pierre, who's 5, and a son who's 2, which is Baldwin. So I want to try and get them married off as quickly as possible. We're quite close to the Byzantines, so maybe sorting by various counts and stuff is probably the best play, securing alliances with them. Now, yeah. Okay, right. Yeah, so we've got a pretty decent alliance with the Byzantines. We could look to overthrow them eventually if we can build up our military power. But they've got so much territory from Sicily. They're even taking even more in North Africa, which is greedy. And they've also pushed up into the Crimea as well. Numidia is around us as well. They're Coptic Catholic. So we'll try and get these marriages off as well. So that could bring in 20k if we need it. As the Byzantines are an empire, they do have pretty high ranking, essentially dukes and kings throughout. So the more we can marry into them, the better to secure our line. So we'll marry off Baldwin to a Byzantine, just because we need their armies to come in and help us. At this stage in the campaign, 1206 AD, Persia's quite strong. Although the AI has done quite well in establishing Jerusalem, we need to ensure its longevity. And see if there's any more potential brides going on here. So yeah, look at the Duchy of Cappadocia here, and Cilicia, or Cilicia, is quite large. So we'll marry into this. She looks alright. 12. Theodora Greca. Okay, we'll marry into that. Oh, Karl of Sweden. Even though he's like an Orthodox Greek. I guess he's ethnically from that line. Yeah. Karl of Sweden. Okay, so we got some Swedish Vikings. I kind of like it. We've been called into a war here. The Byzantine Empire. And they've got a... Okay, so it's just a minor little civil war against the Duchess there in southern Asia Minor. Okay, we'll come out and help with that. They did help us against the Persians. But yeah, Swedes is in the Byzantine Empire. Vikings, as it were. Kind of reminds me of the Varangian Guard happening again. Okay, so we'll push up and help. So before we can sort of try and conquer some of this outlining territory. Oh, so there's a little mess. It's not just in that pocket. North Africa, half of it's fallen. Was trying to secede away. Maybe even some of sort of Epirus there. Thrace on the west. We got 2k there. So we'll move Pierre up and across to come and help out. To be honest, they massively helped us when the Saracens attacked us in the east. But you'd think that Egypt And the Abbasid Caliphate would be quite big in this time period, but they're not overly at all. It's 1208 AD, and I guess probably that's more so due to the fact that in my English and Britain campaign, which is what this series is, the save file is based off, we were quite successful in those earlier crusades. But in your time playing CK3, guys, let me know in the comments, have you experienced the Kingdom of Jerusalem coming up? I'm pretty sure, I'd imagine there's going to be like Crusader, DLCs and stuff in the future, because it was Holy Fury for CK2. But yeah, have you seen Jerusalem naturally pop up, and have you played as them? Okay, so they got 2,000 there. Okay, they're going away, which is good. Oh, the Emperor's been imprisoned. Oh, far out. Typical. Man, that should have nearly finished it off. Oh, the King of Sweden's now coming to help us out. So I guess they're doing the same thing. As we're trying to marry, align ourselves with the Byzantine Greeks. We need to pull you back there because you're going to get intercepted. The Swedes are going to do the same. Oh, he's actually been caught there. Oh. As if the king was in that army. Well, we're going to have to rally up here to stop this. Pierre is not the most formidable commander compared to his father, Ponce de Guillaume, and now we're hemorrhaging money again. Alright, let's just try and raid and take some territory where we can. Sack a castle. This war probably couldn't have gone any worse for the Byzantine Crusader alliance. We lost a decent fight. The Emperor's being kidnapped. And we're struggling to take terror. Oh, thank the gods. We've managed to, yeah, capture the Duchess there. And that stopped all that. Good, I can disband and not deal with any... he's actually still imprisoned. Oh, there might even be a succession crisis in the Byzantine Empire. I've got to keep an eye out and watch out for that. We might be able to influence in it. Okay. I've got a son, we'll call him Richard. There's another holy war against England. Far out. I don't know why so many of them are being caused like that. Okay. So I guess we're going to go help out again. Oh, he's been excommunicated. Emperor William II. The AI just really can't seem to deal with my English kingdom. Oh my god, and half of them are in prison as well. Well, looks like we're going over to try and help out in this. So he's been excommunicated. I don't believe that. The crusade for England, the time has come to crusade in England. For St. George. I guess we'll print a new coin where we can. I don't believe that. So they lost Iberia in a war because someone seceded. Then he got excommunicated. It's very much turning into like a Henry VIII sort of thing going on over here. The Norwegians look like they're going to stand with them. They've got 12k, but Christendom has 3.3. I don't believe this. It's kind of cool because I'm curious to see what's going to happen to England and how it's going to end up. But if anything is this to go by, it's just turning into a bit of a madhouse, isn't it? They are just seriously not doing too well. It was already very tough to... Yeah, it took like 200 years to actually... for me to take the entirety of the United Kingdom. And we had Iberia under control as well. We managed to unite the crowns there. A couple of other wars springing up in the south as soon as we leave as well. Yeah. The Saracens towards the bottom of the peninsula there. We're going to have to deal with them once we finish off with our English war. But we'll have to stop off in Iberia. And there's Byzantine civil wars going on. Okay, so we've got 4.5k of ours just dealing with the men of the peninsula here. Okay, so that Byzantine war's done, so be it, that's fine. Okay. Further in the north, we've sent 1.6k. They can come back down to Jerusalem. They were trying to help out with a Byzantine war. I've sent 1,000 over to Iberia to help out in the crusade against England and their allies, because we need a contributor, otherwise we ourselves could get excommunicated, which is what we don't want. So we've got 3 theatres going on here. Oh god, we just sort of got ganged up a bit, eh? Can we white peace with some of this? I might accept that one. Yeah, I hate fighting defensive wars. I'd rather be offensive and take the initiative. Wrath of the Cross. King Hugh, Catholic Norman. Okay. So King Hugh was successful. And it looks like he's formed his own Crusader Kingdom in England. What the actual... Yeah, so look at this. King Hugh, a descendant of William the Conqueror. From the other line. Yeah. The Crusader Kingdom of England faction. Okay, that's so weird. Oh, just what we need. The rise of the Mongols in the Far East. Ruler of the universe. Genghis Khan. Oh, God. Well, I might put some pressure on the Porter Skid or whatever. Okay. So. Right. So I think they want to bring Prince Matilda on the throne. I've got my brother Baldwin. And Gerard. Yeah, we have to watch out for that. We'll look to probably raise the armies preemptively when we can. No, they want to bring Baldwin. No, I'm not going to be threatened by the Duchess of Outer... I guess that's Jourdain, it looks like, but I guess it's Jordan. So they've got 9.3k, we've only got 7.5. Okay. We've had problems with our crown authority after the death of Pons Gillam. Pierre has really yet stated her authority. Well, I guess we probably should... Can we imprison him? No, it's probably not the play. Because even though they want to try and bring him on the throne, it's probably not his fault. He still seems to be fighting with us. So we've got 7k against their 3. I guess the Byzantines hopefully will come and help us out. Man, oh man, it's just holy wars after Saracen incursions, after political instability in this. I want to try and take some territory. Come on. Alright, push further south. The Byzantines have dropped like 10k here. So we're absolutely laughing. Run! Run away! One criticism I do have about CK3, although I thoroughly enjoy it, it does sort of descend into marriage sim and... Oh god, we've been ganged up on here, but we've dealt with that civil war. It turns into marriage sim and the Sims a little bit, which... It's fun for a little bit, but I do get sick of it. I like painting them out my own colour. I like expanding, conquering. To be perfectly honest. That's why I like Total War. And... yeah, I like Total War more. Battles and campaign over than Paradox, but it's always fun to have a bit of a change of pace. But yeah, I sometimes feel like if you want to sort of expand and conquer and paint the map your own colour, it takes a while. It was a little bit tedious, so we'll try and call them in now. Okay, so once again, these northerners, Khalad, DJ Khaled and his boys up here, still annoying us. We'll rally up at Jerusalem and we'll go further back. Well, the Byzantines are probably in and around here, so they're probably going to be able to react quite quickly. So it's 5.1 there. But maybe we're at a stage as well. The AI's done quite well in conquering. We just need to hold this territory for a little bit. But securing Antioch and what would be the Principality in the north is probably the play. Oh man, look at this. The Byzantines are dropping like 20 stacks in. They have an interest themselves to sort of hold and reform what was the Eastern Roman Empire. Okay, so that's now been done. We can look to probably do a holy war in the south here now. I want to try and secure some more peninsular territory. So let's do that. Let's do a holy war on this duchy, and we'll push down into southern Arabia. Good. Finally. It's taken 2 episodes towards the end of this one that we can finally have an offensive war and take some territory. Crusaders! DEUS VULT. God is with us. Let's push south. We've got Mecca under our control, which is perfect. Yeah, but like even if you were trying to forge out Rima, it's going to be incredibly difficult. It'd probably take us more than 200 years just due to how built up the Persians were. So they're being called in down the south here. I call them the Persians because they were called the Persian Empire at some point. Now they've changed their name to like the Portuguese or whatever. The Turkic tribes have done relatively alright in this series. While the Arabians and the Egyptians, not so much. Okay. So, to take that little sliver of the peninsula, we have to go here. Pierre is more of a wealthy man, not much of a fighter. 51% now. 65. Yeah, because we are a crusading faction, we can do holy wars a lot quicker. Good. Fantastic. That's now done. Hey! And we've taken some territory. Right. Next, Cairo. The Emirate of Cairo is next on the list. Okay. Let's rally. We don't need to rally at Jerusalem. We can actually push to our territory here. So we don't actually have Alexandria, technically. Or Cairo. We just have some of the bordering Nile territory. I didn't actually zoom in. So Gaza, Cairo, Alexandria. That is what we want to try and seize. Yeah, look at that province like bang smack in the middle there of the Nile. That is so strategically strong. I can't remember what that sliver's called, but from what I can remember, the Romans had heaps of forts and stuff along there. Like that was their major hangout. Okay, so there's 7k pushing back to Jerusalem. They're going to probably try and capital snipe us, so we've got to keep an eye on that. We have 8k in our midst now. With Pierre, we're going to be able to have a decent empire wealth-wise. I quite like Marshall, but you can get away with it a little bit because you usually get other better commanders, but wealth's a pretty good play. Okay, so we threw back the full stack at Jerusalem. Now we can push on Alexandria and Cairo with these, and we should be able to take some territory here in Egypt for the Crusaders, which is huge. Huge. Okay. Okay, so I guess we need to isolate her. Oh, last thing we want is smallpox running through the dungeon. Throw her out. Probably isolate her and pray for redemption is probably the play. She's no one of overly importance. We'll chase that 4.2 if we can, or they're going to make their way to the sea. No, they're already out. Alright, let's push and take Alexandria now. We've done alright here. We've fought up sort of the external forces. Now we're taking some decent territory. Now it's 28 AD. And we have victory. So we've taken Alexandria for the Crusader states. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.